So you could go ahead and start it off.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So when Oakley was about 3 months old, we started to notice that her right eye was becoming swollen and red, and it would water a lot, like she was crying. And we took her to her pediatrician, who kind of dismissed it and just said, "Oh, it's a clogged tear duct." And I talked to my mom and my sister, and had a lot of women giving me advice, saying it's a clogged tear duct and telling me all these different remedies to try. So that went on till she was about 7-8 months, and it just got progressively worse. And we started noticing that she was also very sensitive to light, and people would call her the Popeye baby, because her eye would kind of be squinted when she was outside. And so we took her to the pediatrician a couple more times and just said, nothing's improving. And I guess just maybe mother's intuition, we just felt like we needed to get a second opinion. So we went to a different pediatrician, and he listened to our story, and he said, "Well, if you feel like something else is going on, let's look at it." And so after looking at her eye, he just said, "I think she has glaucoma," which we'd never heard of glaucoma.
At all? You hadn't heard of it at all?
No. I mean, I heard of the term. I thought old people get it. That's just what I thought. I had no idea that an infant could have it. So we went to a specialist for children, and we were only in the office for 10 minutes, and he looked at her eye and he said, "You need to go right away to the glaucoma specialist of Dallas." And so we just went that day. They got us in, and we saw Dr. Smith, and as soon as she looked at it, it was just, she said, "Okay, we have to get her into surgery." And I was scared. I was like, wait, I just wanted to go to the doctor. I didn't think this was going to result in
Three doctors in one day.
Yeah, a major surgery. But Dr. Smith was really good. She explained everything that was going to happen, and so it was just a couple weeks later they got us in, and they did the surgery, which was kind of hard. After Oakley got out, she had a big patch on her eye, and I don't remember the name of what they did, a trabeculectomy or trabeculotomy, one of the two.
You say that pretty well. You say that as well as the doctors.
Yeah, I studied a lot on the internet. I watched YouTube videos, but I probably shouldn't have done that just to see what they were going to do to her. And since that time, she's had one EUA. She's scheduled for her second EUA, and everything looks good. Her eye pressure is doing really well, and we just feel really grateful that we found these doctors.
Yeah, had you not sought that care, it would have been tragic.
Yeah, it was just the route it was going. Everything seemed more like a clogged tear duct. Her eye was always running constantly, and so we try and rub it, break out whatever we thought was in there, but really had no idea until, like Callie said, we noticed her pupil was definitely dilated, and it then started to fog over it. It looked like she was actually her eye was actually going blind. So that kind of put up some red flags for us, but definitely the second opinion helped out, and we were fortunate to find doctors who were very aware of what was going on.
Yes. What is your message to other parents?
I talk to a lot of women now. They see Oakley's glasses and they say, "How do they know at that age? If there's a problem?" So I tell her story, and I tell the moms, if you ever are concerned, if you have any question that your child might be having eye problems, just go. And just yesterday, actually, a mom was asking me about Oakley, and she said she was concerned about her daughter's eyes. So I gave her the information for the doctor that we see. I said, you don't want to mess around with it, because like Oakley, she could have been blind, and we still don't know how much damage has been done because we didn't catch it right away. So that would be my message, is just just seek help if you think there's anything going on.
Yes. So helpful, however you want to describe it. But hold off using any of those technical ophthalmic terms. Most of our audience isn't as well educated as you. You see how she dropped those terms? My God, I'm impressed. I mean, you can go in there and do surgery today.
Oh, no. I would not want to do that
Definitely
surgery.
got her fair share of
No.
YouTube videos.
YouTube
on it.
So when you things were happening fast, you heard surgery, you were scared, and then just take us back to that time again.
Man, it was very nerve-wracking because you hear your daughter, your baby daughter, is going in for surgery and on her eye, and I don't know really too many people that have surgery on their eye, and so it was very, very nerve-wracking, not knowing what was going to happen. I didn't really even know what glaucoma was, and so after Callie kind of explained some things, she was pretty nervous after watching the videos, and so that may or may not be the best route to go, but
And then on the positive side, when you found out, tell us how you found out it was as successful as you could have determined it to be.
really it was after the appointment after the surgery. They did some testing, some pressure testing on her eye, and it was starting to kind of spike, went back again, and it had alleviated itself down to a comfortable level, and so that was.
Well, and even just the day of the surgery, Dr. Smith came out and told us that everything looked like it had been successful, and she'd cleared the ducts or whatever they're called in the eye, and she said Oakley was responding well, and she thought it was going to be positive. So just that immediate right after the surgery was really positive. And then, yeah, like Jeff said, our second visit, taking the pressure tests, everything looked like it was going well.
And tell us about Dr. Smith.
She's great. We love Dr. Smith. She's so good with Oakley, because of course, as a little baby, she sees they had to, give her shots and put all of the heart monitors on her, and Dr. Smith would just hold her and talk to her, and give her toys to play with, and she's just so good with kids, and she knows what she's doing. She could explain everything to us in terms that we could understand, and just gave us a lot of confidence in her as a doctor.
Great. Kirsten, did you want to include a question, or have we covered the main points?
I think we've covered everything. I mean, you already asked about, what do you tell other parents, that have any concerns or any family members that,
Yeah.
and it doesn't even extend to just your kids. Like, do you find yourselves telling your siblings, your cousins, don't take your vision for granted, go get checked, and
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is the main point. Can we put Oakley back on your lap so I can get a tight shot that cuts with part of the interview? And Oakley, just do what you normally do.
There it is.
There.
Little stretches.
Yeah, so I'm getting some close-ups of her.
be right back.
Yeah. So we're just about wrapped up for the
Yeah.
doctor. Okay, thanks. Good. Oakley, if you can look over here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, that'll do it. I wish that would work with adults.
Oakley.
Oakley looks so thoughtful.
Mhm.
What you have a child. She has a charming quality of, what is it? Thoughtfulness? There's something going on here.
Yes.
Calm.
And she's very observant.
Yeah, that's it.
Attention to-
She's observant, but yet when she wants to be heard, she'll bang on the table.
Yeah. Yes, she makes a lot of noise when she wants to be heard.
Okay. Good.